Good morning from Los Angeles. Welcome to Trading with Sergio Wednesday edition. Don't worry, it's not a MAGA head. It says extra sauce. How's everybody doing? A lot going on in the account today. I will share it, obviously. And today I have nothing to talk about other than the account. So it'll be a short one, but let me put the link up in case anybody wants to come up. Here it is. I'm having issues with StreamYard, by the way, so if I do get cut off, apologies in advance. And here's that one. Here's the StreamYard link if you guys want to come up and show your pretty faces. Put a lot of good content out this week, and please go check it out. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on notifications so you get notified of these live streams as well. I have a new member. Joe Basile, if that new member is going to join us on the members live today, so I have a members live today at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, which I do every Wednesday. So the schedule goes, I'm doing these live streams every day now for the month of July. Let's see what the reaction is going to be like, if it's worth my time. So therefore, please subscribe, please share, please tell your folks or people, or even if they're not in the trading world or investing world, maybe they should pay attention. But so that new member, if you email me, Sergio at sergioavedian.com, I will send you the Telegram chat group link. Welcome to the group. I hope you learn. I don't know who you are, but I'm sure we'll find out shortly. If anybody is interested in becoming a member, you need to just click join on the YouTube channel. Join the membership. Email me, Sergio at sergioavedian.com. I'll send you the Telegram chat group link. What is the Telegram chat group link? The Telegram chat group link is a private group that I put it on Telegram. I guess. That those folks get special treatment. Other than, everybody is special to me, obviously, but subscribers are one thing, members are another thing. So the members get all my trades live, as opposed to me posting. Like today, I will be posting my open positions on the community page on the YouTube channel, which I do full transparency Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But like from Monday to today, the account looks completely different. I was short, I covered shorts, I added to some shorts, I added to some new longs, closed some long. Look, there's a lot that goes on. We're trading, right? That's why it's called trading. Directionals, strangles, all kinds of things. But the point I'm trying to make is, if you do join the members group, you get the trades live. Now, again, none of this is trading or financial advice. Let's call it for entertainment purposes only. What I do is very risky, but the rewards are very high as well. If you do decide to tag along, I don't mind. All you have to do is just copy what I did on the Telegram chat group link. And size correctly, please. My account 6-figure. It's not for everyone. Like I said, what I do is very risky. Trading is risky as it is, but specifically this year anyway, right? We're one tweet away from getting our faces ripped. So, I don't know. Overnight risk is massive, although I do take everything overnight pretty much. Yeah, that's what the members get. So members get that. Members also get every Wednesday more intimate, one-on-one kind of a members live, which is today at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. So if you do join in time, you'll be able to get it. You'll get notified. What else? Channel's doing okay. It's growing. Yeah, I'm not doing it for YouTube money. YouTube money is garbage. I'm doing it to pay it forward. I'm doing it to teach how to fish. I think I'm a good fisherman. Maybe some of my members don't think so, but I think I'm a good fisherman. What do you guys think, members? You think I'm a good fisherman? My account says so. My account hit, I think, 3 or 4 consecutive equity all-time highs. Look, I keep saying about this. To me, That's the scoreboard. You guys can look at any metric you want. My number one metric is account net liquidation value. That's how much money I have. It's not going to lie. At this moment, I have maybe 6 or 8 positions. If I close them all up, that's how much money I will have. You can say, oh, but this, but that. Well, there's no but this, but that. That account is getting marked to the market every second of every day. Literally every second of every day. So the important thing to understand is that doesn't lie. You can lie to yourself. You can create all kinds of biases for yourself. Go, oh, maybe if this did that, if that did that. Well, if my uncle had balls, or if my aunt had balls, you know what they say. I'm a realist, so I look at that. If I had another dollar than yesterday, then it's a new equity all-time high. Tomorrow it could be different. I don't know. Like today, I had a blunder yesterday, which I probably shouldn't have gotten involved, actually, but I did. And then, it was a little bit of a loss. I wiggled myself out and then, pulling myself out of the red to the green again. So hopefully another new equity all-time high. I can't emphasize enough, guys and gals. If you're trading, that scoreboard on Think or Swim, it's on the upper left-hand corner, the way I'm set up anyway. That's my eyes on equity. And what I do is I trade equity. I care. Obviously, I want all the positions I have in there making me money. It's not the point. Because if they all work out, if all the longs go up and all the shorts go down, what's going to happen to account equity? It's going to go up, right? So, but again, what you have in the account is unrealized. A lot of people may say, well, but that's unrealized, but things could turn around. Yeah, but it could also get worse. We had a 20% drawdown. What happened to your accounts during that time? How much of a drawdown did you guys have? Did you ride the roller coaster? Did you go down 30% and then come back up 30% because market saved your ass? Think about it, right? The key for me is, there is your drawdowns on a trading account should not be more than like maybe 10, 15, max 20% equity drawdown, right? And then when the market's making new highs now, your account should be making new equity all-time highs. At least you're keeping pace with what's going on. Now, if it's not, that means the equities or the stocks you have are not outperforming, or they're basically underperforming. So my idea is, it's simple for me. You can lie to yourself. You have a reality check. I have a reality check at the close every day. What does the account look like? So, when people tell me, but it's all unrealized, you don't take a loss until you sell. Yeah, it's great, fine. Unrealized losses can get larger. So will unrealized gains. But anybody know what's going to happen tomorrow? We'll forget tomorrow. Anybody know what's going to happen the next hour? People look at charts, 1 minute, 2 minute, draw lines and do all this stuff. Like, you don't know shit. You have no clue. None of us do. We have experience, we have knowledge, we look at math, and we take risk, calculated risk, obviously, but it's not risk-free. There's no guarantees. So that's why I look at the account equity. So now, if my account equity is 200K, where's my limit? And if I started with 100K, it's at 200K now. I'm up 100%, right? Okay. It's not there. I'm just saying, giving an example. Where do you stop it? Do you let the 200 get down to 120 and then try to, because guess what? Math is important here to understand. Let me explain something to you guys. If you took your account from 100 to 200, that's 100%. Great. Then you allow it to go from 200 to 100. You're still not losing money for the year, starting and current, right? So you're down only 50%. Well, guess what? If your account goes back up to 50% it lost, you're only going to be at 150. Think about it. So when you allow a 50% drawdown, now you have to have 100% upside to get back to where you were. You know how difficult of a mountain that is to climb? So therefore, you have to manage your drawdowns. What happened? Look at it seriously. All of you have the tools. Look at your brokerage account. Look at where your equity was before that massive drawdown we had in April, how your account behaved, how much of a drawdown did you have, and now that we're at all-time highs, is your account at an all-time high? Simple, no lying. Because you could have had 150, 200, 500 trades between April and now. But they all closed, they're all unrealized, they're all realized. But then one number is the scoreboard. That's the account equity. A lot of people say, well, I just look at buying power. I look at this. No, who gives a shit about buying power? Buying power you pay attention to when you're putting on the position. When you have a thesis, you structure a trade, you put on the position. Now you know how efficient that position is, right? How much of your buying power is it sucking? Do you have bullets left? Are you YOLOing? All these things. You guys must understand this. This is called trading. Trading is tough as it is. Don't make it tougher. But don't lie to yourself either, because look at the account equity. The account equity is not going to lie to you, right? If you look at it daily, fine. If you look at it weekly, fine. If you look at it monthly, fine. But look at it. And during that time, we will have drawdowns. Okay, 5% market sells off. How much is your account going to go down? Because if you're in all high beta stocks, right? If you're in 3 beta stocks, your account, those stocks are going to go down 15%. Okay. Well, did your account go down 15%? Did you have a drawdown of 15% while the market had a drawdown of only 5%? All these things you have to look. You have to get used to, a snap of a finger, you have to look and realize where you are. Because if you have positions that are unbalanced, right? I try to keep it balanced. I try to be short. I try to be long. I am never completely long, or I'm never completely short. I treat my account like a hedge fund, long, short hedge fund, right? I can do anything and everything I want in there, from futures to derivatives to, other things I cannot do. I don't put leverage on, but if I wanted to, I could put in 3x. But I don't do it because it's not a good practice. But I'm never 100% long or 100% short, right? Because if anybody says, I know what's going to happen tomorrow, if you have tomorrow's newspaper, give it to me. Then we'll make so much money, okay? But nobody knows the price tomorrow, let alone nobody knows the price a minute from now. So to me, you do things where you feel comfortable. Obviously, I look at charts, but it's not my complete Bible. I look at fundamentals, I look at charts, but I do short-term trading, right? Short-term swing trading, position trading. Like a position I've had it for like months now, maybe at least a couple of months, but I traded around it, right? And so trading around it means you establish a position, it goes up 20% on an equity, let's say stock. You trim, it rolls over, pulls back, you start establishing the position again, either in equities or derivatives, but you trade around things. And in my trading account, I trade around things. I have to. In order for me to beat the benchmark, I have to do that, right? And if you're not beating the benchmark by 3x, 4x, 5x, so if your benchmark is what, S&P 500, your benchmark should not be Palantir. Index, what index do you follow? IWM, Triple Q, SPX. Okay, well, if it's up 5%, let's talk about that for a minute. If at the end of the year, if SPX is up 5%, if your account is not up 20%, you shouldn't be trading 3, 4, 5x. Why? Well, number one, there's taxes. Short-term trading, short-term capital gains taxes are treated at a lot higher rates. They're treated at your ordinary income level, right? So there's taxes. Once you pay the taxes, let's say your tax rate is 30%, right? So SPX is up 5%, you're up 25%. Well, you pay 30% taxes. Now you're up 17.5%. Still great. After tax, beating the benchmark by 3x, wonderful. Now we're talking. But if SPX is up 5%, you're up 10%, you should not be trading. You should be doing something else. So, but a lot of people don't consider the taxes. We gotta pay Uncle Sam, so they can go blow our tax dollars in Washington like they did with the big beautiful bill. That's not the point. So yeah, that's what I look at. I look at account equity. I'm glued at it. I think I have like 13 positions because, by the way, I put videos out every Sunday to post my positions, right? I mean, I'm trying to do this with complete and utter transparency. Losers, winners, gainers. Again, all I look at is account equity. If account equity is going the right direction, you're doing good. But within that comes sizing correctly, risk management correctly, drawdown management. What is your drawdown management? Where do you say halt, stop? So going back to that example, if you had 100,000 account at January 1 and then you took it to 200 now, great. At 100,000, what was your drawdown, max drawdown threshold? 20%? Okay, so that means if your account went from 100 to 80, you stop. Done. Turn it off, come back in a week or two. Okay, well, you didn't get that. You went up. Great. Okay, now we're from 100 to 200. What is your max drawdown threshold? For me, it still should be 15 to 20%. So meaning, if I go from 100 to 200, go back to 160, 165, I'm done. Because that way, I'm just guaranteeing myself a 65% year. Because from there to get back to 200 percentage-wise is a lot easier than to go from 100 to 200 to 100 to 200. Roller coaster ride, right? We don't want to do that. So if you do all these things, and this will come to you automatically, it's like an autopilot. If you do all these things, you'll be a good trader. Obviously, you have some luck involved. There's knowledge involved. There's experience involved. There's all these things. But I never take it for granted, even after 30 years. Because every time I take it for granted, Mr. Market goes, F you, Serge. You're nothing. You're not even a pea in the ocean. Just slap me in the head. But I think what I'll do is at maybe next week in Power Hour, or maybe this week in Power Hour, I'll give a current update of where the account stands. Yeah, I think I'll do that. But besides that, transparently, I post all my open positions with highlighted lines. So highlights are open. You can go check it on the community page. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I post my positions intraday and at the end of the day for the members group. Just take a screenshot and post it so they know what I'm doing. They know what size I'm putting on. They know what strike prices I'm doing. They know. So that way, without being financial or trading advice, they can go tag along. Anyway, so enough bullshit. So anybody want to come on? The link is up here. You're more than welcome to. Let me go through the book. And then, I'm going to go through the watch list because a lot of stocks are moving. And, okay, you guys can see this, I hope. Yes. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go. What do we have? What do we have? Here are the positions. Well, you guys can go check out the positions off the community page from Monday. What do we have? Well, we trimmed a lot. We adjusted a lot. We added some. We took off some. We took off a lot, actually. But I think I was up to 13 positions. I think, let me see where I'm at now. 1, 2. Everything highlighted is open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, trimmed a lot. So I'm down to 8. And I'll probably stay about here. My average is between 5 and 15. When I feel hot, which I have been, I put on, more positions. And if I don't feel hot, I reduce positions. Because, you make your money maybe 3 to 4 months out of the year. The rest of the time, you're just kind of going sideways. Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to put it. Let me just take a look at one stock and then let's see where we are. Because I wanted to do this yesterday. I wanted to do this when the market kind of sold off today. SoundHound. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Let's just do a little bit of that before I do anything else. See, this is called live trading, folks. All right, members, pay attention. I'm not going to post this. I'm doing it live. Where do we go? Do we go to September? Yeah, let's go to September. So hopefully you all know what a synthetic is. Hopefully you know what a call debit spread is. Hopefully you guys know what a vertical is. Don't have time to explain. August has 37 days. So take out 10 days for the weekend, 27 days. That should be plenty of time. First of all, let's look at the chart. Soundhound. I like it. I like it quite a bit yesterday. MACD turning back up. Big volume yesterday. Outside the Bollinger Bands, kind of relaxing. That's the time I need to scale in. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you just take your loss and get out. But I think we're about to have one of these kind of moves. What's my upside? Right, initial resistance about 16 to 18. Okay, stock is 1275. Okay, let's see. August should be enough time, but I'll just look at August and September's. We're going to start with selling some puts, obviously. Wow, those puts are expensive. I wonder why. What are the earnings doing this thing? What do you mean? Oh, right there. Earnings are due August 8th range. Okay, we got some time. Well, let's go to September then, in case we'll have a calamity. In case. Let's go to August 15th, August 8th earnings. That's why they're that expensive. 109 IV on both ends. September should be 90 IV range. So we're going to September expiry. Yep, 97. Okay. Let's go to stock is 1275. Let's go a little aggressive. Let's go kind of in the money puts. Let's sell the 13 puts. Buy the 13 calls. Almost a credit. And let's go to, what did I say, resistance? 18? Yeah, 13, 18. And let's sell. Should we go nuts and sell the 20 calls? I'll check it both. Sell the 18 calls. $1.30 credit. Okay, so stock is 1275. 13 minus $1.30 is 1170. So I'm getting about $1 discount. When I put these on, I'm trying to make sure that they are with a credit that I want. If I do get assigned at 13 minus the premium, forget the call side. I'm just looking at the put side. That means I am good. I want to get assigned. So that's with the 18s. And how much is that going to cost me for 5 lots? 5,800, not too bad. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start scaling into this. If it goes lower, we'll add. Always scale in. Can't catch the top, can't catch the bottom. So we're doing September 13. How about we do the 20s? Obviously, with less credit, but more upside if the stock kicks in here. $6 credit. So I raise my short calls to 20 from 18. Could it go to 20? Yeah, I think it'll have a parabolic here, man. 20 is here. The high is 25. Volume is good. MACD's turning up. Dilemma. To make more money or less money? Let's go with the 20s. Let's take in. So what are we doing? 13 minus $1.10, hopefully. Where are we? We're at 1190. Stock is 1270. If we do get assigned, okay, let's go with that. Let's give ourselves some room to make some serious money. 106. Let's start at 110. If it gets pulled back, we'll do those. Let's do 5 at 110. So we're doing the 20s. Order is in. And then let's do duplicate that. $110, and let's go to 120. If we get a pullback, we'll do both, which is good. Okay, so we'll start with 10. It's taking about 5,900 buying power. I like it. Okay. So if we pull back here, if we don't pull back, we press. We can go both ways. We can always adjust the prices. So you guys get it? We're selling the September 13 puts, buying the September 13. I can do this with more credit. Let me price this one up. Let me see how that's going to work out. Sell the September 13s. Buy the 15s. And sell the 20s. $1.62 credit. That's quite interesting. Okay. All right, so $1.62 credit. If the stock stays here, I get $1.62. Forget the call side, they expire worthless. In fact, I get assigned at 11.40 on something that's 12.70. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. Let's cancel that. Let's start over. We'll go through the positions in a minute. Just give me a minute, guys. It's an interesting situation. Yeah, I don't want to miss this. I wanted to do it the day before yesterday, actually, and then it just took off. I don't like the market. I have some puts, index puts, so I'll be balanced. I mean, stock is telling me buy me, Surge. So earnings are enough for a month. Should I just go August? Higher IV. August is plenty of time. This thing is going to take off. Let's do the same thing with August. So we're selling the August 13 puts, buying the August 15 calls, and selling the August 20 calls. $1.17, $1.15. Now let's go September. Yeah, let's go September. Okay. Yeah, we're moving higher. So we're going to sell the 13 puts, buy the 15 calls. Shoot, I'm telling you, man, I'm really tempted. I am tempted to buy the 13 calls as well. Yeah, 1284 now. Okay, let's buy the 15 calls and sell the 20 calls. Or we can sell. Shit, we can sell the 22s. $1.45. I like that one more. Gives me more upside. $1.52. Okay. Let's go with $1.50 to start with. Let's go with $1.50. So we're doing 13, 15, 22. Selling the 13 puts, buying the 15 calls, selling the 22 calls. Gives me plenty of upside. Cost me $5,700 to do it. That one is in. $1.50 is in. Let's go duplicate it for $1.60. We'll do it with 5 lots every 10 cents. Duplicate 160. Okay, orders are in. We get done, you guys will know. All right, back to the monitor. I'm long 40. I added a couple today. I traded around this beautifully. It was a decent moneymaker. I had sold the puts, 20 puts, and bought the 25 calls on a synthetic on a 2-to-1, though, 2-to-1 ratio. So I was short. I was short August. This is AAPU, by the way. So 2x ETF of Apple. I was short. Before it moved, Apple moved actually. I was short the August 20 puts and long the 25 calls. Short 30 puts, long, and you guys can go look at the community page to see the positions. And so you guys know I'm not blowing smoke here, because a lot of people go, I was this, I was that. I'm like, no, it's just positions are there. Anyway, long story short, close the puts with a 50% gain, close the calls out of the 60 to 50 down to 10, added 30 today. So I'm long 40 of just long now. I haven't sold puts yet, but I will if we go a little bit lower. Anyway, I'm long 40 AAPU. This is the 2x ETF of Apple at 81.5 cents. They're 70.85, so I have more to buy, I think, at 65 cents. Yeah, I have 20 more to buy at 60 and 65 cents. Fuel cell, I've been short these puts for a while. I'm short 25, July 18th. $7 puts. Stock is 560. At 135, they're 146. I would like to get it signed, although I'm really bullish on this group now because of what happened to BE Bloom Energy today. Nuclear is getting a good play here. A lot of non-solar actually plays are in the big beautiful bill as well. So I bought today. That was I don't know. I think they look cheap to me anyway. About 40 October $5 calls on fuel cell. If I get it signed, great. I'll take the stock at 565. Stock is 560 already. No problem. Gorilla Technology, I added to it today. I'm long. I was short the puts. I covered the puts. Usually when I do a synthetic, when the stock goes up and puts go down, obviously, I will always cover the puts first because they have so much more time to go, and you don't want to mess around with that. If you take 30, 40, 50% on your puts, cover the puts, leave the calls alone of the synthetic. Yes, it did go back. When it moved to 20 to 27, I covered all the puts with profits. Of course, now I have a loss on the calls, but it's okay, right? Because you took in so much money. Again, account equity, right? That doesn't lie. Oscar Health, 1662. These are August 15th expiration. I'm short August 17 puts. I'm short August 20 puts. And I have a call debit spread with the 20 and 28s. We're fine there. I will add to it at some point. I mean, this position Oscar made me so much money last, I don't know, man, last month and a half. This was my blunder. Let's talk about my blunder. BTCS. So I bought 1,000 shares right before the close yesterday at 5.20, 5.30 average. It closed at almost 6 after hours, went to 6.5. Then they announced a secondary, but then luckily I had sold 500 shares of the 1,000 shares at 5.95. I had taken a profit. They do a secondary. What happens? Stock goes down 2 points. I'm like, okay. Well, this morning I bought more at 4.55, more at 4.15 on a rally to 4.60. I sold it, literally broke even. Yeah, don't fuck around with these stocks. It teaches you a lesson. Gorilla, Oscar, we talked about Sezzle. If you guys follow me, I was short at 177. Short meaning I'm short the shares, folks. Okay, I'm not short puts. I'm not short calls. Just short the shares. I'm talking actual language here. We'll short 200 shares, very capital intensive position. Short 200 shares at 177, but I have sold the puts against it. It's called a cover put. Covered the shares at 163 range on average today, and then bought the puts back. That worked out beautifully. I'm long 20 SMCI, August 60 calls, just holding this. I have no idea about that stock. I can't, I somehow cannot get a hold of it. But And just for entertainment purposes, I'm long. SoFi, I'm short 1,500 shares at 18.84 plus 25 cents, basically 19.10. Stock is 20. Again, I'm short physical shares. I will sell some puts for weekly puts expiring on Friday. Probably I'll take a look at it today. Let me see if I can do it today. People are going to say, why are you shorting SoFi? I'm like, why not? Stocks don't grow to the sky. Trees don't grow to the sky. Anyway. Let's see, weekly 18.5 are 4 cents. 19.5 are 15 cents. I'll give it a day or two. So what I do is when I short a stock, I sell the puts, right? If the stock goes down, I get assigned, and then it closes the short position. So it's called a covered put, as opposed to be a covered call. I'll keep that short. That's a little balance. Soundhound, we just entered. Stock is moving higher, of course. Stocks don't wait for you, man. You need to do like this morning at 12:40. It opened at 13.29. Market sold off. Stock sold off to 12.42. I was going to put it. I completely forgot. So I needed like a 15-20 cent pullback here to get it done. Next position, I was also short TSSI. I covered those beautifully yesterday. It was like 4-point trade. So go check out the community page. You guys will know. I bought 10 today. I traded around this. I was long 15 puts. I sold the puts a couple of days ago when the market sold off. Bought them back again today. This is SPY. August 15th expiration, 610 puts. Market 622. My cost is 660, but I made $1.50 on the original ones. Again, I'm trading around these things. I bought the 10 back that I sold. Up to 15 puts. I will buy more puts. I don't like the market here, so that creates me a little bit of a balance. So balance, what I mean is that, right? I'm short certain things, long certain things. You're hoping that your longs will outperform and your shorts will outperform, right? In what world you expect that? Well, in my world, I expect that my longs go up because I rotate. So basically and last but not least, I am long 3,500 shares of WeRide. This is the one I traded around. If I put the chart up, you guys will see all the labels. Actually, let me just look at it if the labels are there. No, they took the labels off. Thank God. Anyway, this is WeRide. I traded around it. In fact, let me put the labels on and you guys can see. Show trades, apply. Okay, see all this trading. Bought it here, sold it there, traded around it, build the position again down to 808. Stock is 861, up a couple $1,000. I'm okay. I'll just keep it. I have high expectations actually. This is like the Waymo of China. You guys say, crazy, Serge. Why are you dealing with China? I go, why not? Talk about China. Let me see where Baba is. I'm waiting for Baba to come to me, maybe to about 98 to 100 range. I know what to do there, although it did break out of the wedge to the downside, which I don't like. So those are the positions. Soundhound 1286. Yeah, we need a 10-15 cent pullback to get those off. Otherwise, we're not going to win. We're going to watch it. I predominantly don't like watching things, but I don't also like chasing things. So this is going to show you guys a little bit of a discipline, at least throughout today. What else? Yeah, that's about it. That's the positions. I love fuel cell. I love that chart. That's why I established a position, and that's why I'm sticking with it. We need we need a little intervention, market sell-off for us to get Soundhound. A couple of days ago I was going to do it. I talked to the members. I go, we should do Soundhound. It looks good. Sure enough, yesterday, massive move up on huge volume, breaking out. Bollinger Bands are opening up. I need to be in there somehow. Now I'm scrambling. And I forgot this morning. This morning I would have gotten all these off at 170. Of course, dick around. That's what happens. But I have a million other things I'm doing during the day anyway. So that's where we are, folks. Let me see if there's any questions or anybody wants to come up. Nobody wants to come up. All right, let's see who's here. Hello, everyone. Traveler, Luis, Philly. Holy crap! Oh, you're one of my members. Okay. Did I send you the? Okay. Email me, Sergio. Aren't you one of? Yeah, you're my member. You just joined. So email me, sergio@sergioavedian.com. I will send you the Telegram chat group link so you can get access to my trades live. Vic. Hello, Vic. Vic is a seasoned veteran, man. I think that was the thumbs up to the question, am I a good fisherman? Meta Mike, what's up? What's up? SJ Tavares, hello. How are you? You'll find out if I'm the best once you join. I'm okay. I'm not the best for sure, but I will eat some. I will eat somebody's lunch before their breakfast, though, and take their liver out. Good morning, Manny Pete. You know, one day, actually, I'm gonna tell that to my members live today, what my call sign was on the trading desk. You guys will enjoy it. You guys will definitely enjoy it. So that's for the members only, no soup for the regular subscribers. Hello, I'll be interested to know how you screen for a new place. I create a watch list, and what I do is I try to I'll just put up a chart and then I'll explain it to you that way. Okay, let's just explain with a chart. Picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Right. Okay. All right, you guys can see this, right? So I'm gonna put up a big chart. All right. So let's look at let's look at not a high flyer, but let's look at why I'm in what I'm in. How about that? Right? Okay. So fuel cell, for example. Here's fuel cell. Okay. Here's the 1 year, 1 day. You guys see this base? These are the types of stocks. So what I do is I scan for stocks. It's easily done. You can do it on every broker. You set up your filters for your scanner. It'll pop out all these stocks to you, right? And then you tell the scanner, I want to know stocks that are above their 50-day EMA, but have been going sideways for the last 6 months. And let me know on a breakout on high volume. And it did. That was the catalyst right there. So I traded it once, and now I'm trading it again. I'm short puts, long calls. I have a synthetic one, but the calls are going out to October now. Today, good volume up. Volume is drying out. MACD pullback, and I expect the stock to get to about 9 to the 200 EMA. Another rule of thumb is I usually don't like buying things that are under their 200 EMA. But then when you have stocks like this that have been dead and coming out of the hibernation period, I call it, do you see this? These are the types of stocks I like. It's riskier, but also low risk trades, right? So this thing was $165 a share. Now we're down. We went down to 358. Now we're about five and change. I'll give it a crack here, right? Doesn't mean it's going to be successful, but you look at long term, short term. I don't look at, intraday, but here's the daily chart. Well, what do I see here? On huge volume, it moved from about 530 to 8 and plus. And now it's consolidating, collecting energy for the next leg up. Okay. MACD went a little overbought, pulled back to 0. I'm going in. Okay. So that's what I do. I scan things, and then when they get to my price, I do it. I wait until they get to my price. So here's actually another one, SoundHound. Look at this chart, right? Okay, so I caught SoundHound once actually, before actually I even had a channel, I think. Right about here, sideways, 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 breakout, high volume. You look at the option volume, obviously, and then now it gets going, right? That was the AI craze. And now what are we doing? We're repeating the same thing. We have a little cup, we have a handle. Not that I paid too much attention, but a couple of days ago, I'm looking at this chart. Volume is low, but every update is on huge green bar, right? That means it's under accumulation. MACD is at 0, about to turn up. Okay, cool. That's what I do. I look at it, right? Because to me, price takes precedence. and volume takes precedent. Honestly, I couldn't care less what the company does, right? I mean, I know what they do, but at some point, if you're trading short term, month or so out, fundamentals are not going to make a difference. Although you do pay attention to what the earnings are going to be. Is that going to be a potential catalyst? Well, on this one, it was. Earnings were here, right? Then it digested again, and now we're going. Now our Bollinger Bands are opening. Technically, obviously, we should just start walking up the Bollinger Bands. And that's why I get in. You can say, well, why didn't you get in here cheaper at 10? You're waiting until 12. Yeah, but at 10, it could have rolled over and died on me. So sometimes you pay a higher price, but you kind of, not guarantee, obviously, there's no guarantees. You kind of know that it's on its way with all the other indicators. I don't like drawing too many lines on my chart, but that's how I get my ideas. And, same thing on re-ride, right? I like stocks that base, move up, come back, base. When they break out after long bases, that's when I try to get on, okay? I don't chase Palantirs. I don't chase hoods. I trade them, don't get me wrong, but most of my money is made on things like this. When my scanner says, take a look at this search, I'll create a watch list, put it on the scanner with an alert. I can't pay attention to 300 stocks. What I do is I put an alert, beep, okay, time to go, and I'll go. I already have this trade in mind, and I'll go. That's the way I trade. Try to make my life simple, man. Because I do like 50 different things. Seriously, and people know me, they know me. But anyway, so that's how I do it, sir. Where are we in the marketplace? Yeah, shorts worked, longs worked. Come on, sound, give it to me, man. 1281. Give me another nickel pullback. Give it to me. Why wouldn't you give it to me? I don't want to chase you, market maker. You suck. 150, 160. What else do you want? See, I talk to myself. I talk to the market maker as if it's going to make a difference. Let's see. Oscar Health was like that. So I wait for my time, and I don't chase, as I said. And that's how I put them on. Yeah. So I want to buy more index puts, actually. Or actually, I want to take in some free money. Let me see how I do that. Let me see. Today's 0 DTEs on SPY. Taking some free money. I'm long 15 puts, August puts. Today's 622.34. We got an hour and change to go. If they're 20 cents, I will sell the 620s. 0 DTEs. Taking $300. They're not. They're a dime. No, I'm not taking their risk for a dime. They were as high as 75 cents today, but then, yeah, that's decay. See, boys and girls? That's called theta. Well, I'm long 15 August. Maybe tomorrow's. We'll take a look. Okay, no rush. Yeah. What are we doing, man? We're doing good. Let's see. And people go like, why are you crazy? You're shorting SoFi. I'm like, why wouldn't I short SoFi? I shorted TFA. When things get out of control, when SoFi is 2x is 200 EMA, there's mean reversion. It's going to pull back. I'll make a couple of points. I'll make $3,000. That $3,000, all those 2, 3, 4 grands add up at the end of the year to my 120%. That's how it's done. So when I short things, my members go like, how do you know how to short? I explained it to them. I go, that's what I do. I'm not doing it because I'm bored. I'm doing it because I want to make money. Like, I'll show you guys the 2 shorts that I was. And like members, I had some followed, but this was very capital intensive, and I covered it today. So Sezzle, right? Okay, here's the stock I shorted. This damn thing went from 40 to 185. I didn't even know about it on its way up, honestly. I should have. I didn't. But now I go like, okay, well, nosebleed. So I was short the stock at 179 and a little bit more at 170. So overall 170. Well, I covered it right there at 164, 163. That's 15 points on 200 shares. That's $3,000 in a couple of days. Why wouldn't I short things? Now you're going to say, Well, what if it continued higher? It could have. Then I have my short puts to cover myself with, right? I think this is going to go lower, so I just can't wait for a little rally here. This is just short more. Because see, this is what happens when a stock is like 2.5x above its 200 EMA and almost double its 50 EMA. Yeah, that's for suckers. So I will short that one. I will short this one. So all the shorts, while the market's going up, are going down. There you go. There's the two labels there. Look at it. I was short 600 shares. Average cost like 31 range. Well, I covered it at 26. It's 5 points on 600 shares. That's another $3,000. Why wouldn't I? And then, I mean, I had strangles, whatever. But you guys go check out the community page. So that's my last short, sulfide. Okay. Well, there you go. I haven't covered it yet. You know, I have $1 loss. Okay, big deal. But look where the 50 EMA is. Look where the 20 EMA is. Just a 20 pullback EMA will make me like 3 points on this. That's another 4,500. Why wouldn't I short? For my money, it's going to pull back to the old breakout line, which is about 18. Okay, I'll take another $3,000. The stocks, you know, all stocks, even SoFi, right? All the good stocks, they have pullbacks. If you're trading, you're looking for signs of exhaustion and getting tired. And I'm able to diagnose that somehow. And that's what you learn over 30 years of watching damn stocks. Watching option activity, watching volume activity. And, you know, yes, it's an uptrend. Yes, it's a counter trend trade. But I do it. That's why I tell everyone, don't do what I do. Because it's risky. But then I also know when to cut my tail. Right? Meaning cut my loss. You know, there's a method to the madness, folks. So anyway, that's how I do it. Okie dokie. Are we doing? Hold on a second. Let me look one more time. I gotta get in SoundHound. Son of a bitch. Where is it? 1279. Come on, bro. He's not doing it. See, he's not giving it to me. I'm just going to cancel, start all over again. I think he forgot about me. He's probably put me on auto. You scumbag. Okay, we're going to play the game. You want to play the game? We're going to play the game. Okay. I used to be one, so I know. I used to not. I used to do this to folks. They go like, oh, execute. I'm like, no, I'm not going to execute unless I make money. Yeah, my good old trading desk stories. Wonderful stories. Okay, let's start over. Fucking market makers. Okay, let's go to September. Buddy, wake up. Sell the 13s. But you're going to say now, why don't you do it, one at a time? I could. I don't have to leg it all in at the same time. But the spreads are about 3-4 cents wide. Well, 6 cents wide, actually. Maybe we can leg in. Let's do that. Let's go 240. If we leg in, let's see what happens. 240. So 5 puts at 240. Stock is 1280. Nope. Mother figure. I hate you. I hate you, market maker. Okay, 240 did not work. 239. You're going to do it at 239? You're going to be nice to me? 239, you should do it. That's halfway. Yep, 239. Okay, so we sold the 13 puts. Now we're going to go negotiate ourselves a 15 call. Let's go 168. No? 160. 160. No, I'll pay you 168. Buy 168. Yep. See? That was better. You can leg him in. You don't have to be this bitch. And then we'll figure out what we did at the end. About the 15 calls. What were we selling? 22s? Let's go for 72 cents. It's already 72. Okay. We're selling. Let's go 73 cents. Yes? Motherfucker. See, instead of doing this like multiple times, why don't you just freaking do it, man? That's why I like entering orders simultaneously. 73 cents. Give me 73 cents. No? Unbelievable. For a penny, we're dicking around here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hit your bid. You're going to give it to me. No, I'm going to hit your bid. Fuck you. Yeah, we hit your bid. Suck it. Okay, so what do we do? Let's look at the prices. Where is it? Sound. There it is. Okay, so let's put a calculator out. Let's see what I did. What did I do? Let's see the prices, as opposed to doing it simultaneously. I like doing it simultaneously, honestly. Okay, so we sold September 13th at 239 plus 72, which is the calls, equals 311 minus that is my price, isn't it? Yeah, minus 168. Equals 143. That's what we did. So we'll put another one at 150. Now this time we'll do it simultaneously. So we're selling the 13 puts, buying the 15 calls, and selling the 22 calls. Get it? Get it. Okay. So stock is where? 1279. Sell the puts. Sell the 13 puts. Buy the 15 calls. And sell 22 calls. 145. No, we don't want to do it at 145. What do we do it at 143? Let's do some at 150. Maybe every 7 to 10 cents. 150. One pullback, we'll get it done. Okay, 5 more. Goes out. Okay. And then we do more. 160. Duplicate. 160. 15 lots to start with is good. If we get a pullback, we get it done. So what else is going on? Sell-fi is behaving, shorts are behaving, longs are behaving. Close the shorts. I don't like Oscar. I don't know. It keeps trying and then it keeps getting sold off. I don't know. I like it. I mean, it made me a lot of money last month. But then they had that news that big, beautiful bill, ACA cuts, gapped it down. You know, I'm positioned okay, though. Got to be careful with the earnings on that. All right, let's go. Send it. I'll buy more puts if you rally here. I don't like the market at all. But then you're going to say, then why are you buying things if you don't like the market? Because it's a balance. Anyway, I think I'm going to go have a cup of coffee and answer some more questions. What's happening? Okay, Manny P, good morning. SG, okay, I did that. Interested? Okay, I hope I answered your question. Okay. Oh, I did. Thank you. Sure. On the charts, you mean? No, I did look at some intraday stuff, but If I'm going to look at intraday, if I'm trading options a month out, I usually go 10-minute, 10-day frame, and then 60-minute, 30-day frame, because those fit the option trading. Because usually I go only month and a half out, 40, 50 days out. It's very rare, like I did with the fuel cell Octobers, because they look very cheap to me. I mean, stock is 570. I'm buying in the money calls with 70 delta going out to October for like $1.20. So I go like, well, IV was 75 on the August, so we're like 90. So I'm like, I think it's going higher. It's going to go into 8. 70 delta, 75 delta already. Why wouldn't I? So I bought those. So I look at the chain. I mean, I don't just go like blindly do things. But hopefully that answers that question. Hey, what's up? Pink Tutu? What's happening? Yeah, the members know about the Pink Tutu. BBAI? Bro, chat group. I can't look at chat group. I'll take a look at it for you though. Yes, sir. Your ask is my command. Let's see. I'll see you guys. I'll see all my members today, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Bring your questions. What am I looking at? BBA, that took off. We're late on that one. I was looking. It was on my watch list too. It bleeped, I think, at like 6 or 580, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember, there's too many symbols in my head. Let's take a look. BBAI. Did it? Yeah, it took off, right? Yeah, exactly. What did I say my binger was? Oh, no, sorry, 480, not 580. Okay, so another, I don't, you asked me, I forgot your screen name, but you asked me like how I look at things. Same thing, same pattern, right? Parabolic, comes to Earth, digestion, breakout, on our way. Now this stock becomes buy on pullbacks, right? Although the whole world got in, looks like here. So you watch the volume. You know, there's capitulation volume to the downside. There's capitulation volume to the upside. So you got to be careful with that. But I like these patterns, right? These are my bread and butter. You go sideways, sideways, breakout, especially if it's on good volume, which it was, and then you're on your way. And you make your money within a week or 2, or max 3, and then you go, thank you, sir. So that's why I think is going to happen to sound. That's why I think is going to happen to fuel cell. I think. I don't know. Hopefully. If it doesn't, no problem. We'll take our loss and get out. You got to learn. You got to take losses. I don't know why I'm so bullish on fuel cell, honestly. Just like it's under its 200 EMA. That's the only thing that's bugging me. Usually I don't touch things that are under their 200 EMA because they tend to stay. I mean, this stock has been under its 200 EMA for how long? Freak, for years. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going back 3 years. You guys see this? But now we're flattening out. Stock is flattening out. We have a chance here. We have a chance here. Now, I do look at fundamentals when I'm buying something under its 200 EMA, when I'm buying it for a longer term. You know, fundamentals are fundamentals. 10-year. Yeah, see? Look at this. 440, dead man DKG. It had a crazy rally to the 200 EMA. It had a rally, let's see, in 2021. Went from, this is split adjusted. Yeah, went from, wow, that's a massive rally, man. Went from 30 to, what? Oh, this is at a reverse splits? Let me see. Yep, 1 for 30, reverse split, 11, 11, 24. Okay. All right, no, I'm not too crazy about it, but it's okay. Stocks don't reverse split, folks. If something reverse splits, that means it's on its deathbed. But then stranger things have happened. Actually, now that I saw that, I should have looked at that before. It's okay. Look, man, it's a low risk trade. I'm risking about 4.5 max. We get a pump to 9. Okay, that's it. I'm not trying to get rich on a stock. Again, and last but not least, I'm going to say this again. A lot of people go YOLO, do this, do that. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, what I do is see all these positions, all the highlighted ones. Well, Sezzle we close, so we're going to eliminate that. All the open ones, highlighted ones, are open. Okay. Right? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 9. So this is a supermarket basket. All are moving, and my equity is moving, right? So all are moving. All are getting mark to market, and SoundHound is moving, and market's rallying. My puts are dying. It's okay. I will add to those puts, index puts. That's a hedge. So anyway, that's like a supermarket basket, right? Shorts, longs, options, equities, whatever. To me, one will make me money, one will lose me money, potentially, hopefully all of them will make me money. The last few days, the reason I hit account all-time highs is because all my shorts went down, all my longs went up. Okay, cool. Well, now, you set the positions, you rotate, you eliminate the ones that you want to take your profits on, right? So what I'm doing is now I'm just kind of rotating now. I'm rotating. I took the juice out of these oranges, and then next oranges I put in my supermarket basket, right? That's the way I look at it. Kind of simple, right? That's what it is, man. That's what trading. Don't worry about the rest of it. I mean, I look at a lot of things. I look at gamma and delta and theta and all the Greeks. I know that inside out better than anyone. But you confuse yourself because the market's not, I mean, if you see an edge on something because your Greeks are not lined up, your Vanna, your Charm, your second level Greeks, all the stuff. I know all that stuff. But it's become so autopilot for me last 15, 20 years of trading that I pay attention to it. I do pay attention to gamma squeezes. If I'm short something, it's going to gamma squeeze. I don't want to be involved. Hell no. But then I know what to do about it. I know how to protect myself. Okay. That's it. I'm going to the front, answer a couple of more questions, and go have a cup of coffee. Okay, BBA, I entered AAPU. No, I bought more today. I bought 30 of them today. You did okay. I think you did okay. We'll find out. Sergio, do you only trade stocks or do you hold some firm? Yeah, I have 2 accounts. Members know. I have an investment account and I have a trading account. Both are 6 figures. My investment account is larger than my trading account, obviously. I also hodl Bitcoin every Monday. I dollar cost average. Only Bitcoin. I trade everything. I try to hedge with futures once in a while, very rarely. No, I can trade anything. Long term, yes. I got lucky. I bought. My members know. I'm in 4 stocks in my long term account: Google, Unity Software, Kava, and Nike. And I bought them. I got lucky. I bought them at the lows. So, and I'm up very nicely on all of them. So, but then I try to hold those for 1 year, 1 day for the capital gains treatment. Although, like a Unity Software, I paid 21 and about to hit 30. I will not sell cover calls. I'm looking into the camera, and you know who you are. We don't sell cover calls. Well, we try not to sell cover calls because that's bullshit. Cover calls is garbage. It caps you on the upside, doesn't give you any protection on the downside. However, a lot of people do it. To me, it doesn't work. It upsets you more than anything else. Anyway, so that's, I have, I highly recommend for everyone to have different accounts. I have a Coinbase account, I have a long-term account, investment account, short-term trading account. Separate everything. Separate your books. It's easier for your accountant. I do both. Fucking A. If someone wanted to live off of trading options, how would you go about it? You can't live off of options. Whoever tells you that you can, they're fooling themselves. It's a very difficult game. 10% make money, 90% lose. I'm being super honest with you. Okay. A lot of people talk about selling, wheeling, this and that. Look, I love TJ. He's a good friend of mine, and I'm not here to kiss my sister. I want to do 4x of SPX, 5x. So last year I did 4.5x of SPX. It's on the channel up front. Market was up 24% last year. I was up 120%. So that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to fuck around. Unless you have like a 50 million, 100 million, 200 million account, it becomes really difficult. But if you have a 6-figure account, it's easy to double, and I want to double. And then what I do is I take the money out, start with the same amount again, and I want to double that again, because I don't want to go double, 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 double. It's very difficult. You have to know everything about options. You have to also understand that, when the market's in a bull market, right, everybody's a genius. For 2 years, you could have sold every single put that you saw, and you would have made money. And then we had that 20% drawdown where Palantir went from 135 to 60, and Hood went from 75 to 30, and all these stocks, right? Well, what'd you do then? How many people blew their accounts then? To me, it's very difficult to make a living on options. You have to do directional bets. And again, money management is the key. SJ Tavares, last but not least. Go look at the video. It's on the channel. It's actually the starting video of the channel, my last year's results. It's pure transparency. You see what my odds were, what my win rate was. I think last year my win rate was 58% or 59%. This year is lower, but it means nothing, right? My win rate doesn't have to be 90% for me to double my account. Last year, I more than doubled my account because my win rate was 58%, but I managed correctly. I took small losses and kept the runners going. So, it's very difficult. I'm not discouraging you. I'm just saying I am not one of those people who's going to be happy with 25% a year. Well, it's a lot of money I'm trading with, but I'm not happy with 25% a year. I need to do 4x, 5x of the benchmark. That's it. Oh, the pink tutu, huh? Fucking all-time equity high. That's what we want to hear. All-time equity high. Fuck yeah. Excuse my language. I'm an East Coaster, by the way, trapped in the West Coast right here. But a lot of traders. Okay, good. Knock yourself out. Take your taxes out. Okay, let's do that. Let's give you the accounting of that. You have to go 3%. 3% times 12 is 36. 30% tax rate. It's all short-term capital gains. Okay, so now you're at 26. You just met the benchmark. Who gives a shit? Wonderful. Do that this year. And then come talk to me in 6 months if I'm still here. We'll compare our results. Again, I'm not in a pissing race. I have nothing to prove. I'm just giving you my opinion after doing this for ages. Look at me, right? It ages you. You can do that. But then how much money do you have? What are you trading with? You're trading with $10 million? Yeah, 3% is great. You're trading with a $1,000 Robinhood account? Who gives a shit? 3% a month. Again, I'm being very blunt. I'm like that, so I don't bullshit. I'll just mess around. But anyway, so Friday, join the call on Friday. Hopefully on Friday, I'll pull my results up to date and then show you guys where my trading account is and where my investment account is. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I want to put this up again. Mojo. Remember 6 months ago? Look where you are. Man, I'm proud of you. Gotta love it. And this guy right here, this guy right here. I'm not going to explain what a pink tutu is. All my members know what a pink tutu is. He is our covered call magnet. So if he buys a stock and sells a covered call, buy the shit out of that stock. It's going. Okay. Yeah, everything is relative, right? Look, I have a 6-figure trading account. I can risk it. If I lose it all, I'm 57. If I lose it all, it's not, well, it will bother me. Trust me, it'll be, not financially. It won't bother me financially because I'm set for life. But it will bother me mentally because I hate fucking losing. So you have to have that mindset, by the way, if you want to be a trader. But long story short, you have to have the education, right? What do you know? A lot of people, like, they go, oh, this selling options is wonderful. Okay. How are you going to deal with that when the market crashes? I really want to know how people dealt with all those short puts when the market crashed 2 months ago. So all you're going to do is take the account, selling puts 3% a month, 3% a month, 3% a month, and then crash, elevator down. That's what happens. Escalator up, elevator down. And then you're back to square one or lower, actually. You accumulate 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then boom. No, let's not fuck around with that. I'm being honest. Yes. Yeah. Your pink tutu is coming. It's in Amazon. You're gonna wear it. The bet is that, right? One of us is gonna wear the fucking thing. So it's gonna be. Huh? See? There's one. I'm not trying to make fun. Right there. What's the point? What's the point? Absolutely not. That's another myth. Absolutely not. I can't see that far. I'd rather buy the underlying. I can't see that far. Poor man's cover call, all these things. Not for me, man. Not for me. There are a lot of people who do it successfully. I can't. I'm trying to get 120, 150% on my account. I can't do these things. I can't get 3% a month and then do 150%. Math is not there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's all. No. See? There's a victim. There's a victim of cover calls. Mystery X on Hood. Of course you did. Because you sold the puts, market tanked, you got assigned, you just sold at the money calls because you were underwater. See, I don't even know you, but I'm giving you your scenario and say yes or no, how correct I am. On the crash, you sold some puts, you got assigned, you were deep underwater, you probably sold the 50 puts. I'm just guessing. Stock went to 30, you're panicking, you got assigned. On the bounce, you sold the 50 calls or 35 calls, somewhere in that range, just to get the F out of there. At the same time, I was buying ROBN, which is the 2x ETF of Robinhood at $7, but you were doing that. Okay. And then what? And now you have 35 calls. You rolled once, kicked the can down the road. You went about 2 months out, hopefully, or a month out. Hopefully you did it with some credit. And now you watched it triple. How close am I? Let's see. No, there's no hindsight. There's no hindsight. Of course it is. Hindsight is 2020. Okay, let's see. Not assigned on puts, actually bought at 30. Okay, there you go. Same shit. Got assigned or you bought the stock? You bought it well. Because you bought it at the same time I was buying ROBN, which is the 2x ETF of Hood. Should have bought that at 7. That thing went quintuple. Fuck. And here it is. Here's Mr. Magnet. He still made money. How's he going to get to 120%? Oh, maybe he's not after that. This guy won't give up on cover calls, man. Right here. Cover call magnet. Anytime a cover call, he sells a cover call, buy the underlying. Just buy it. Oh my God, he just said no more cover calls and he bought Oscar and sold cover calls. Bro, I love you. You know I love you. You're my brother. But you just did it like 2 days ago. What do you mean no more cover calls? I give up. Okay, look, it's a lesson you learn. Okay, like Zaven says, you made money, a little bit of money, but you made some money. Be happy with that, I guess. That's all. SoFi, let's not even go there. Okay, well, let's members answer that. So SJ Tavares says, is my membership, okay, my membership is like a Big Mac, bro. You're getting this for a Big Mac? I don't know. I think you're getting a good deal. Again, I'm not doing the membership for money, bro. If I did, I should charge like $999 a month instead of $99 a month, or $9.99 a month. Oh, it was a Freudian slip. Okay, members, no, membership's going up to $99 a month now because you all made more money to pay me my membership for the next 33 years already. So okay, Zaven, you want to answer that one? Is your membership suitable for someone with a full-time job? Well, that guy runs a big-ass company right here. This guy right here. Yeah, I think it is. You know, the way I trade, by the way, I don't have a full-time job, but I have like, other people know what I do, but I have like 5 things. I have a family with 2 kids. I have a lot of shit that I do. Let's see. You want to grab the link and come on, bro? You have all these questions. We can have done this already. The link is up there somewhere. Here, I'll put the link again. You know what? I'm enjoying this conversation. So here's the link. You want to grab the link and show your face? All right, here we go. Okay. Why would you do a covered put? Why wouldn't I? I'm short the stock. I'm short the underlying. You know, when you short, like there's unlimited risk to the upside. You do realize that, right? So I sell the put. If it's below my strike, I get assigned. Short position closes itself. I don't understand why I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't sell a covered call, though. See, stocks can go up to eternity, but stocks can only go to 0. It can't go below 0. See what I'm saying? SJ? We call you that? No. Oh, that you're the covered call guy. That I just explained it to you. See, Hood, when you bought it at 30, could have only gone to 0. Correct? Okay. But Hood tripled. Upside is very, 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 very risky when you short shares. That's why you take those money. You take the 10, 12, 3, 5, 10 points. No, you were half correct on this. Unlimited upside, limited downside to 0. Right? Can a stock, have you seen a stock below 0? Negative? No. So unlimited upside, 0 downside. By the way, Alba 6891, you know how many times something can go down 50% and not hit 0? Do you know that? So you would think like twice it goes down 50%, it'll be 0. No. It can go down 50% infinite amount of times and not hit 0 if you put the decimals in. Math 101. Again, look, man, I'm glad you made some money. You know, don't cry over spilled milk. You made some money. You make your bed, you sleep in it. But if you do join my group, you will get a message every morning. Did I say I hate cover calls? Every morning. Just we'll put that up there. The chat's more than worth the cheeseburger membership. Yep, there's another victim. Unbelievable. Whoever invented these fucking cover calls? Seriously. Who did that? Oh, the market makers, the institutions. They buy the calls from you and then they exercise and take your stock away. You guys figured that out yet? Yeah. Yep. All right, let's take a look one more where we are. Anyway. So yeah. So members only live, folks, 4:30 today. My members. We'll have some fun. I will tell you guys about my, I don't think I told you guys that before. I will tell you guys about my call sign on the desk. We all had call signs. Yeah. I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. So if you sell a cover call and stock triples after you sell it and they take it away from you, you have to show up with a ping 222 members live. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I have any female members. Sorry if I have one and I'm insulting you. We're just joking. We're just like a old trading desk boys network kind of a thing. We mean no harm. If I have a female member, I profusely apologize for my members' bad behavior. Yeah. Well. Anyway. Okay, here's the chat. If you guys want to come up, I'll give you another 4 minutes. Otherwise, I gotta go. I gotta go cry over my puts. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Where are we? Let's see. One more look. APU. Okay. Hey, Mojotronics, you bought 75 cents. They're 90 cents, bro. Fuel cell 563, GRR 2280. Here we are. We're in the money now. Love it. Now we got to sell that fucking thing. We bought that at 60 cents this morning. You guys see this position right here? 40 calls. Cover the puts. Now the calls are, it's flying. What the fuck is going on? You bet, baby. Oh, yeah. Come to daddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll take your money. Thank God I looked. Sell 10 at 125. Done. Let's scale those puppies out with making money as opposed to losing money. Oh, yeah. 130 now. Oh, I'll sell you 5 more at 130, sir. What? Oh, yeah, there we go. You gave me 140. It's flying. Okay, something is happening. Now we have 25 left. Okay, we'll sell 5 more. See, that's how you do. That's how we do it, man. Definitely account new all-time high today, for sure. Sell you 5 more at 135. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Now, they're buying my calls like it's going out of style. If this fucking thing gets bought out tomorrow, I'm waiting of 2-2. For sure. Oh, you fuck. Why are they so expensive? I'm down to 20 calls. Do I want to keep them? I mean, I bought them at 70 cents. They're $1.40. Seriously. See, that's how you make money. Members, you just fucking do it. It's easy. I don't know what's so hard about it. I'm just fucking around. When SoFi goes down 3 points, then you guys are going to go like, okay, we're below Soundhound. We didn't get it. It's moving higher. All right. I'm going to sell you 10 more at 140. I'm going to keep the 10 for entertainment purposes. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I don't take a double. I mean, I cannot not take a double. That was a dead position, man. Take me. What's the options moving like? Let me see that thing. Let me see what's going on there. Gamma squeeze? Options expiring Friday. How many are there trading? No, quite a bit, actually. 5-6x of the open interest? Okay. What is happening? Oh. Wow. You really, I mean, that was a surprise, guys. That's like $3,000 while I'm talking. I take it. Why wouldn't I? See, we don't fuck around with cover calls, this, that. I gotta do, just fucking do it. That gives me an idea to buy more puts, actually, on index puts. I'll buy some more today. Okay. We got 20. We got 10 at 130. Let's go at 130. I got to take the double. I cannot not take the double, man. I cannot not take the double. All right, we're down to 10. For entertainment purposes, I'm going to keep those 10. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sell calls against my calls now. So I've taken all the money out. Yeah, I'll just keep those 10. Entertainment purposes. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, so that's good. SMCI, I cannot get a hold of that stock for save my life, man. Puts, everything is doing well. That's it. We do that. We do that. I need fuel cell to go to 8 for me to be up maybe 90% for the year. I love these algos when they do come in. Do you see this? 2 bars, boys? When the algos come in? Yeah, I have 10 left. Oh, I have an order. No. I'm keeping those, sir. I'm keeping those. Sorry. 8, man. I thought I had 10. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have 18 left? I had 50? I didn't even know what I had. What's going on here, man? Oh, no, you can have 8 more. Oh, you can have it. 10, 15, 18. Oh, no. You can have 10. You can have 8 more. No, yeah, you can have 8 more, yeah. At 125. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Here, hit the bid. Yeah, see you later. Now we're down to 10. That's what we balance. Okay. Man, we got top tick on that puppy. We bought lower tick on that, 65 cents. You know what? I think I paid 65 cents this morning on that. Did I? Those are all the trades I did today. Yep, paid 65 cents for that puppy. Wow. That's a gift, see? Once in a while, even I get lucky. Even I get lucky once. I'll just keep those 10 options. Do I really? No, you know what? In case there's a melt up. No, we're not going to say, well, 150. We'll take 150. How about that? In case there's a melt up. 150 is a new high on that option. Okay, we'll just have it at 150 sitting there. Okay, cool. No problem. Okay, short so far is good. Soundhound, we're in line to buy. It's like watching paint dry on this thing. I need to buy. And then the market's rallying. My puts are down to 574. Let's buy 5 more index puts at 520 range. 525, in fact. Okay, we did that. See, that's how it's called trading, man. You buy, you sell. Okay, we're all balanced. All good. Just waiting for the Soundhound to fill. Okay, cool. All right, I gotta say goodbye. I can't trade live like this. It's too much pressure. Too much pressure. If you join the group, we will not let you sell cover calls. See, if I have sold cover calls on that thing, how do I double my money? I don't know. Sergio, do you have a rule when to close your contract off? I just did. I had 40 calls. It's like 70 cents. They hit $25, $30. I closed them. I only down to 10. I had 40 contracts. I just did. That was live right there. I didn't make that up. I bought them at 65 cents this morning. Yeah, I close it. But we mean on the long side or the short side? I mean, depends. But I think maybe you're asking me the tasty question, like if you do a position on, you have a short strangle, or you have short puts, cash secured puts. You sell 45 days out, at 21 day you cover your roll. Is that what you're asking me? I don't operate like that. I mean, I did that. I did a strangle. Go check the Tavares. Go check the community page. Go back like a couple of weeks. You'll see my strangle on core weave. You'll see my strangle on circle. I think I took like 90% out of that, or 85, 90%. Sometimes, I mean, it depends. It depends on what I'm looking at. It depends how I feel. It depends where the account is at. It just all depends. Gotta run. Yes, sir. Get the ping tutu going. Okay, boys, girls, much appreciated. I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? Let's see what my schedule looks like tomorrow. Oh, Friday, I'm gonna do power hour. I have, what's tomorrow? Thursday? I have 3 calls. Perfect. Starting at 12:30. Good. I will do Trading with Sergio Thursday edition tomorrow. Okay, members, today, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Much love. Be healthy. Thanks for sharing. No, it's not going to be here. It's only on the members. No, and we're not wearing pink tutu here. I'm not wearing pink tutu on like YouTube land, and not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But anyway, all right. Hope you guys learned something today. Be well. Make some money. See you guys hopefully tomorrow.